Well, my parents immigrated from Hong Kong in the 60s, and they arrived in Calgary in Canada, which is where I was born, and my brother was born as well. And we both grew up there and spent our whole lives living in Calgary until we graduated university, and from there my brother moved to Vancouver in Canada, and I moved down here in Jacksonville, Florida. Calgary is a very nice city to grow up in. You get a lot of really cold winters, and you get some short but very warm summers as well. So I ended up doing a lot of winter sports, a lot of mountain sports, because Calgary is in the Rocky Mountains as well. When I was studying in university, I thought I was going to be a doctor, so I took a biology degree at the University of Calgary, where I studied sciences, and that was my undergraduate degree, was sciences. But you know, it turned out as I started studying for the MCATs and getting closer to medical school entrance, I thought I'd give law school a try too. So I also filled out my law school applications. I took the law school admissions test, and when Florida Coastal School of Law accepted me, that's when I came down to Jacksonville and started studying. And the more I did it, the more I seemed to enjoy it. I did a lot of courses to have to do with trials, and I did some internships with local offices here in Jacksonville, and I also interned back home at the prosecutor's office. And the more I did it, the more I liked it, and that's why I ended up practicing law in Jacksonville. Well, when I first graduated from law school, I thought that the law was all theory, and I quickly learned that it's not just about the books, it's about working with people too. And I like the law with that aspect of working with people, because I like to teach them about what their rights are and let them make a decision about what's best for them. So it kind of gives me an opportunity to use the stuff I learned in the books and teach it to somebody else and let them tell me how they want to handle their case. I like to talk to people, and I like to interact with people, especially when I'm teaching them about their rights or talking to a jury about what's going on with a case. I think that really helps me out, because you know, that being a lawyer is more than just reading off of a book or reading off of a law. So I think being able to communicate with them and being able to listen to what they want, I think that's kind of helped me in my practice. After I graduated and took the bar exam, then I got a job with a local law firm downtown, and I started to get to meet a lot more people in Jacksonville. So I got an opportunity to get more involved with the community, meet my clients' families, my clients' friends, and next thing I knew, I was getting more involved with the Jacksonville community, and I wanted to stay and be more involved with Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville's given me a lot since I first arrived in 2001. You know, they gave me an opportunity to go to law school. They gave me an opportunity to practice as a lawyer. So I feel like, you know, I feel that it's right for me to stay in Jacksonville and give back to the community. I definitely feel thankful for what Jacksonville has given me in terms of the education and the opportunities and the relationships that I've built here. The law is definitely a very dynamic creature. It changes all the time, and you know, there's some parts of it that that probably don't change very much, like the Constitution won't change probably for a long time, if ever again. But then we have a lot of local rules that change all the time, and it's important to keep up with it and make sure my clients are properly educated with what the new changes are. So it's exciting to be able to see what the new rules are and respond to those changes too. I think my passion for the law comes from helping somebody who thinks that they've been wronged, and helping them through the process to either understand what their rights are, or to help them prevail under the law. Or I think the passion also comes from when I can help somebody who doesn't know how to navigate through the law, and I help them through that. So it's helping people see what their rights are, or what they're capable of doing, or what they potentially could do with their resources. I think that's where the passion comes from, is from using the law to help people get where they need to go. I've been pretty involved with the community in the 9 or so years I've been here, but you know, I always want to maintain my involvement with the community, particularly with chambers of commerces or with minority associations, or of course with my law school that I graduated from, and make sure that I can give back to the community that's given me so much already.